Are the Arabs privileged people because Arabic is the language of the Quran? Why wasn't a book revealed to other nations in another language?
That's beautiful.
You want me to do that one too?
That's beautiful. No, that's a beautiful question. So beautiful, man.
You and I are both the answer to that, because we're both non-Arab.
Yeah. Well, I used to be non-Arab.
Yeah, me too. The Quran came and honored Arabic. It honored Arabic. And the Arabs were only honored because they were the people of Quran. So Quran gave the Arabs honor, right? And if you want that honor, then it's not based on race or color of skin or what geographical location you come from. You know what it comes from? Knowledge of the language of revelation. So nothing is lost in translation. Muslims went all over the world, and the works of scholarship that were produced in India or in Turkey or in parts of Europe or in Africa were entirely in Arabic, up until very recent times. All of the works of the non-Muslim scholars were entirely in Arabic. Islam gave honor to all nations and said the most noble among you are the ones who are the most pious. And it didn't give superiority even to the Arab over the non-Arab, and so thus this according to the words of the Messenger himself. The Messenger himself, make sure you understand your superiority is not because you're Arab. You're not. No Arab is superior to a non-Arab, no white to a black, no black to a red, and all of that. The Messenger made it clear in his final address. Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. But the honor, if you want to be honored, it is how connected you are to this Quran. And it became the universal language. It's, like how we say ESL, right? Or even, Spanish is a second language, French is a second language. The Muslims, wherever they went, they didn't eliminate the local language, but they always added Arabic as the second language. And now you're, and even if you don't know Arabic, by the way, you're equal. Actually, one last proof of that. If any of a non-Muslim who's been partying their entire life and has done the worst kind of things, and they don't know anything about Arabic, and they become Muslim today, in this room, guess who stands the highest in this room? That person. Why? Because everything they did before, clean slate. None of us have a clean slate. So we're all jealous of this guy. Can you please pray for me? Because you're doing pretty good. So you've got it made. This person's in a higher position than anybody else. So it's not about language, or the language actually, the only thing that's noble about the language is that it's the language of revelation. Now, why not any other language? When you go down that road, and we say, why not any other? Why not this language or that language or the other language? Then you are not addressing why this language. Forget why not that. Answer, why this? Why this? You have to change the direction of the conversation. What is amazing about the Arabic language that makes it so suitable for revelation? What's so suitable in it? What's so remarkable in it that the words of God are literally contained in it. Actually, there's a beautiful poem in Arabic. I'll give you the English version. It's a recent poem by a poet who's complaining about how Arabic is deteriorating in the Arab world. Arabs aren't very Arab anymore, And so the Arabic language it's the form of this old woman who misses her children. And she's saying, I was enough for the Quran, but I'm not enough for you. Right? And it's this beautiful poem, right? So that's it. The nobility, the honor has been given to the language itself because it's the language of revelation. And that's it. Other than that, for Muslims, go to any masjid, any mosque. You'll find like a United Nations conference in one row. People from every country, every background standing in one row. No matter who comes from where. It doesn't matter. And who's leading and who's not leading. Doesn't matter. None of that's relevant to us.
And actually the answer to that question, why Arabic, is what led most non-Arab grammarian scholars and linguists actually, who were non-Arab, their attempt to understand the Quran and the beauty of the Arabic language, because they appreciated it more than those who spoke the language, was actually what got us Nahu, Sarf, morphology, and all the beautiful aspects, balagha, and other things of the Arabic language were discovered and classified by those scholars, most of whom were originally non-Arab, So that's